Scorpio, welcome back to another Four Paths Healing Tarot message. My name is Dee. We're going to do pick a card today. Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. This is going to be a little bit different, a little bit unique, because what I'm asking you to do is to pick a card, one, two, or three, and when the messages come out, it's going to be related to someone's intentions of you or anything that you need to alert your attention to related to people of concern. And it just might be time to put your mind and attention on something. That's what I've been noticing with these readings. It's just time to put focus on something. Also, I want to say this too, Scorpio, before we begin. Pay attention to the thoughts, people, places, feelings that tend to pop into your mind as these messages pop up, because that oftentimes is our intuition being activated, right? As a reader, my intention is to help activate your own intuition so that you can continue to make informed decisions for your life, so that you can feel good about you and feel good about your life and be prosperous and all that cool stuff, right? So pay attention to those little nudges. You might get an image in your mind. You might be reminded of something that you hadn't thought of in a while. And again, I think that sometimes that is how Spirit is wanting to communicate to you to activate your own divine gifting, psychic ability to read into an experience in your own life. So we're going to start with card number one, deck number one. But I'm going to clear this out of the way because we're also going to get some oracle messages out here to help refine the message, give us some direction here. You got Angel, Spirit Guides. For Scorpio, please. Intentions for Scorpio, the people around Scorpio. Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. What do you want Scorpio to know? The people around Scorpio, their intentions for Scorpio at this time. Anything else? All right. The card that we have out here, it says journey. This has been coming up for a lot of people. And then message of concern. Okay, so we'll put that here. All right. Maybe you recently got a message from someone who might live in a different city, town, state, out of the country. And maybe you're getting some news that you weren't expecting, right? Or maybe you have had to give some information to someone in a different place so that they can have clarity about what's happening in your life, some update. So we have 10, number one, and with the 10 being one, beginning in, and then we have 5, which is change. Both of these feel like change, beginning and end. My bad, a whole bunch of stuff just flooded in my mind when I said that. That was weird. But beginning and change, but change because it feels challenging change, but that it completes a cycle and starts a new cycle. So let's get some more cards out here. Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. For Scorpio, please. What do you want Scorpio to know right now related to journey and this message of concern? More messages, please. I'm trying not to shuffle the cards on this hard surface. It's really loud, so I'm shuffling outside of the frame to buffer that sound a little bit. Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. Okay. For Scorpio, please tell us more about the people around Scorpio, this person. What is it that she needs Scorpio to know right now? Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. What do you need Scorpio to know right now? Okay. All right. Oof. What I just heard is picking between, having to pick a side about a matter. Some type of concerning information that's coming through that in some way may be forcing you to have to pick a side, to choose something. Choose yourself, choose someone else, but it's something likely is putting you in the middle. Yep. And then beneath the deck with the 6 of Pentacles, more kind of like Libra energy. You might be a Libra, Scorpio cusper. Or you could also be a Taurus moon, Taurus rising. That's what's coming up here, Scorpio. Seeing that here, but the scale, nevertheless, always reminds me of Libra, even though this is an earth sign card with the pentacles being here, fixed earth. Okay. Okay. So, with this being here, again, this is another Libra card for me too, because of the two, but this is actually, where's my mind today? Capricorn. Okay. So Page of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Something related to some news that you just got is setting in motion a brand new path and experience, okay? And it feels confrontational. It feels like because of some information that's coming out, it could be related to money, how to divide some money up, and it could be related to someone trying to leverage their power, related to how much money they have, or related to their rank in some type of family dynamic, friendship dynamic. It feels like, I should be the one to make the decision because I'm this age, or I've been here longer, that kind of thing, with these pentacles being here, very earth energy, or I have more money, or I have more resources. I've done this and I've done that, so I should be the person to be understood in this matter, or I should be the person to get a resource, right? Because sometimes, and I'm not sure if you're going through the Scorpio, there could be someone who makes their transition, right? They might pass away, and people in the family, they tend to have a hard time dividing up the assets in the family, and it gets really, really nasty. And this Five of Swords is making me feel like that. Like it could be that there is some kind of weird energy related to confrontation, and having some people having to choose where something goes in a way that should be balanced and equal, but there's someone here who's kind of fighting nasty in this. There may have been some harsh or evil or ugly intention in the background, and that could also be the concerning news, is that you found out, or you're finding out, or someone sharing with you information about someone operating behind the scenes in a way that had poor or low integrity right now. And so this journey card, again, it could be that whoever is involved, the different people that are involved with this matter, live in different places. And, now we got to come together and figure this out. But this also feels like it's time for you to prepare that whoever you're getting this news from, or whoever this is related to, be prepared for a journey with this, because someone here has the intention to fight. And it feels like whoever this is, they have the intention to fight dirty, okay? The Five of Swords is a sneaky energy. It's like just being willing or wanting to win at all cost, but having a sneaky approach to winning, right? Another way to think of the Five of Swords is, after a really hard battle, after being the underdog, after not getting your just doing something, finally winning, finally getting your payout. So that could be that too as well. But because this message of concern is here, it feels like, and then this being a five, and then this being a five, it feels like change through challenge with other people, superficial issues with people, that is kind of at the base of what this matter is. All right. But this news, this information that's coming through, it's triggering, it's hard, and it's putting you or someone else in a place where they're having a hard time trying to make a decision that feels right, feels ethical, especially because there might be someone here kind of fighting dirty. So the signs that are out here for me as a reader that I'm seeing Leo with the Page of Wands, but this also could be any fire sign. It could be Sagittarius, it could be Leo, it could be Aries. With the Two of Pentacles, this is Capricorn for me as a reader. And with the Five of Swords here, this is Aquarius. And with the Six of Pentacles here, this is Taurus for me. Okay, so I don't know if those signs help, but I want to let you know them just in case. All right, Scorpio. So that was card number 1. Now we're going to go into card number 2. Uh-oh. Card number 2. Thank you for your patience while I shuffle and get card number 2 out here. We're going to start with these oracle messages again to help refine the message, get clear about the direction we need to go in. For Scorpio, please, guide angel spirit guides, people around them, their intention for Scorpio. Excuse me. What do you want Scorpio to know? All right, that's it. Expectation, 2 and an 8, that is 10, 1 and 0. 10, new beginning, an end, a closure. Okay, and then we have 4, security, foundation. 4 feels like security, it feels like foundation, it feels like power, structure. But let's get more out here. It feels like someone is wanting you to be their lover or wanting to court you in a job. They're wanting to get your attention in some interesting way. But let's see. God, angel, spirit guides, card number 2. What is it that you want Scorpio to know right now related to expectation and courtship, new beginning, and some type of journey? All right, doing all the things they need to do to show you their intention. Or maybe, Scorpio, you're doing this for someone else. God, angel, spirit guides for Scorpio, please. All right. Why is expectation and courtship out here? Intentions for Scorpio, the people around Scorpio. Okay, guys, those spirit guys, there are quite a few out here. Okay, again, we have the 6 of Pentacles beneath the deck. This feels like weighing your options and balancing. Harmony is what we're looking for here. All right, let's see what else comes out. Okay, we got some walking away energy. Someone here is not exactly sure if you're on the same page about this commitment. Yeah. There's someone who is becoming clear that, now this is a folded, interesting kind of message right now, because it feels like someone is becoming clear that they need to move forward, because there's something about what they're saying they'll do in a committed relationship is not balancing out with what they're actually doing. Someone is, saying that they want love or a job. They're going to pay you a certain amount of money. You're going to be able to get shares and, when the company IPOs, like all of this great stuff with whatever this new thing is, love, relationship, contract, buying a new home, whatever this is, all of the bells and whistles are there, but something is not syncing up when it comes to the actual evidence of that with this courtship card. And so someone, after a fight, after a battle, afterwards, realizing that you all are not on the same page, is making the decision to walk away. Some hard communication has made it very clear that someone's going to have to walk away in faith, not knowing where to go forward from here, not knowing what can happen, but they're expecting that by moving in faith, walking away, there's going to be a better outcome with this Knight of Pentacles here. It's the slowest moving knight because it's bound for success. That's how I like to think about that, okay? Another person in this space that I'm reading for is kind of feeling like they're wanting someone. They're probably wanting you, or you're wanting them, and there is some fuzzy stuff going on. Like maybe someone is dealing with someone who might have a partner, another person. They have another significant other. Maybe they're saying that they want a relationship or commitment, but they have to handle, some type of other business thing, and it's kind of been a little bit unclear and conflictual about coming together. And someone is waiting for a clear sign that it's actually okay for you all to be together in this connection or relationship. And, you know, you're thinking about walking away because maybe, um, again, what they're saying they want to have with you is actually not showing to present itself to be, okay? Someone is saying that they're going to walk away from this other thing, that they're going to do their part to make things right so that you all can be together, and you or this other person has the expectation that you can grow together. But again, it feels like there's a need for there to be evidence of some type of change, of someone's words needing to sync up with their actions right here, and it's really, really important right now. Okay, I know that was a very interesting message. Hopefully you are able to stay with me here, but yeah, the main theme though, I will say this, Scorpio, you or this other person is having an expectation, but something's not syncing up. It's not coming across as someone is really committed by their words. They're not really showing up the way that they say that they want to, or they could. And so now there is this desire, this temptation to walk away. They're not giving enough. Right? So that's what I have for you, Scorpio 2. Card number 2. Now we're going to do the final placement. Okay. Scorpio card number 3. Here we go. Just a moment once I get all of these cards out of the way. All right. Okay. So if you pick card number 3, these messages are for you. Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. Scorpio card number 3. All right, let's get these oracle messages out here. God, Angel, Spirit Guides, what do you want Scorpio to know in terms of the intentions of someone around them, the people around them? Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. For Scorpio, please. What do you want Scorpio to know at this time? People around Scorpio. I like to let them fly out, so I will take as long as it needs to have expectation again. Sometimes these messages are connected. Let's see if we can get more out one more time. What do you want Scorpio to know, the people around Scorpio at this time? Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. Mature woman beneath the deck. Okay, and then we have expectation again. All right, let's run it. So, new beginning, rebalancing with that 6 being there. All right, God, Angel, Spirit Guides, tell us more about Scorpio, the people around them. My apologies, Scorpio. I had a bit of a disruption there. We're going to get some cards out here. This could be related to a mother, a friend that you perceive to be mature, that this is an energy that is coming through for you, Scorpio. Thank you, guys, Spirit Guides. Tell us more about this mature woman and the expectation. Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. For Scorpio, please tell us more. Card number 3. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take this because I wanted to pop out and it revealed itself. I was able to see that it was a 10 of Swords. So fast in, coming on strong in terms of messages, words. Okay, let's see. Something coming in fast. Communication coming in fast. For sure. This feels like a mom. Or someone who is a mother figure here. Okay? And it feels like it could be related to Scorpio, a relationship. Maybe a relationship with your mom. A relationship with your siblings. I'm going to move this back a bit so that we can get more of this in a frame. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. So what this feels like is there has been some type of closure or ending. Okay. This could be related to you and a sibling or a cousin, um, someone that is a close connection to you that you felt a bond with. And something happened. A sibling, it could be, I'm going to start with this storyline. It could be a sibling. And there was some type of situation that happened where you felt betrayed by this sibling, this close friend, this cousin. And there is a maternal energy, someone who is mature, um, trying to help guide and support a reconnection between you and this other person. With the Empress being here and the mature woman being here, it's not so much about age, it's more about some type of other energy that tends to be the glue, the peacemaker. And oftentimes that is a maternal energy, that oftentimes is a mom or a mother figure, but it does not have to be. It's not about the gender here, it's more about the intention that they set forth. But they have communication coming through fast and strong, trying to get the two of you back on the same page. And it's been kind of like a balancing act for them to get the two of you back on the same page, get you back talking again. Okay. Another message that another message that is coming up, Scorpio. Sometimes it floods in so fast, so I have to slow myself down. Just take a sip of tea or something, right? My bad, Scorpio. Another message that is coming through is that someone here had a falling out with their parent, or a mother had a falling out with their child, because this page is younger and mature energy. And it was painful. All of the message here, whatever has happened, has been painful. Okay. This painful closing, this painful ending, and this fallout with you and your mother or your parent, or if you are a mother or parent, you had a fallout with your child. There is an intention for this to rectify. They want this to get better, and it's been hard on them. Maybe someone said something that wasn't exactly loving, as loving as it could be, and so someone might be expecting an apology here, and so you have to decide what that is. But it feels like there is a mature woman who has an expectation for something to be rectified, for something to be healed between you and them, or between you and two other people. And it feels like, again, back to that earlier message, they could be trying to be the person that's mediating this to get this back together. There may be distance between you and this mature person, this mature woman energy that we're capturing here. You may live in different places, may need to travel to really have a sit down and talk. And maybe that has been a proposal here about how to bring this back together. Because the Eight of Wands is fast movement. It can be air travel, as you know, Scorpio. And so, but there's a deep desire for something to come back together, to mend. But someone here is feeling like it's done. The Ten of Swords on the table says that someone has decided that there's no going back. Whatever happened was significant enough for this to be over. Yeah, it was highly triggering. It was highly triggering. Maybe someone was withholding something, maybe withholding an apology. Maybe someone was, coming off kind of arrogant, kind of like diva energy, like, well, this is what I think, and just so be it, right? But this situation is a lot realer than I think someone is realizing, because we have death here again, Scorpio, and that's also you in the tarot as well. And so this feels like something has closed down, like it's over, like this is the end. And this other person is still really wanting to bring this together and heal this, whether, again, this is your mom or maybe your maternal energy trying to be the glue in the middle. Scorpio, that is what I have for you. That was an interesting reading. We got through some turbulent times together. I think we're connected now. Thank you for tuning in. I love you. I love you. I love you. I hope you are well in the world wherever you are. And I hope to see you next week in another Four Paths Healing Tarot message. Take care, Scorpio. Bye.